You look
Welcome, everyone. We're getting our broadcast teed up, and we are live on Facebook. And I'm so excited to be here with my good friend, Misha Schryer. Misha, why don't we start rocking in hot with who you are, because you and I have known each other for many years now, and you've been a dame since literally day one. So we love it when you sponsor our Denver events and when you just participate and rock it, because you have been a fervent believer in the Dames since day one, been in that room since we were at Wine and Way with 20 of us in there. And yeah, so tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am super excited to sponsor the event. I can't wait to be live with everybody again. Doesn't it seem so special when you get to be live with people still? It's totally. Like, it's such a blessing. So about me, I am the founder and president of Headway Financial Solutions. We are a registered investment advisory firm, completely independent, not aligned with any broker dealers, and almost hitting year 4, which is very exciting.
Awesome. What about your life? Tell us about your life.
I have an amazing 12-year-old daughter. She's in 7th grade. She just won in the state wrestling championship. And she and I like to go roller skating on the weekends. So yeah, about a year and a half ago, I started putting roller skates on and hitting the skate parks, and now I can drop into bowls, and I don't fall as much as I used to, which is really good.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to emphasize here. We're not just talking about, oh yeah, I can roller skate. We're talking about at skate parks. That's what Misha does. That's how baller Misha is.
Yeah, and then my other favorite thing to do is scuba diving. I used to be a scuba instructor, and then when Zoe came along, I stopped teaching. But man, that's one of my favorite things to do. I got to do it just a couple weeks ago. Low bubbles and Isla Mujeres.
Ooh, beautiful. And are you married?
I got married recently, and that's why I was in Isla. We went for our honeymoon finally 5 months later. But yes, recently married.
Awesome. And so what is different about the approach that you take to financial investing versus all the other financial advisors out there?
Well, that's a very good question. Thank you. So my focus and my passion is teaching people that there is an academic approach to investing. And it's usually a conversam and an education of stuff that people don't even know they don't know. And so I am a investor coach. And the reason that is so different is because we are constantly bombarded by the media, and it's all designed to take advantage of our investor biases, which are the ways that our brains function when we have absolutely no control over it. It's like we have as much control over it as we do of how quickly our fingernails grow. So it is just what happens as humans with our brains. And so what I'm learning is how important it is to have a coach who understands what's going on with marketing and how our brains get triggered. And then the academic approach to investing that we teach people is so completely different than anything anybody's ever done or seen. And so everything you see in the marketing and the media is opposite of what we're doing. They're always saying, get in, get out, be scared, be excited, buy this, sell that, and it's all just designed to make the man a lot of money. The man. Wall Street, we call them Wall Street bullies. So anyway, that's the big difference. Coaching, and it's been a challenging new road for me, because as a financial advisor, we're actually highly paid salespeople. And so learning to be a coach instead of a salesperson has been a really tough process, because I'm actually somebody that likes to be liked. I'm a people pleaser. So sometimes stepping into a coaching role where you have to be, telling people stuff they may not want to hear is hard for me. It's been hard to step into that, real coaching, and it's been amazing. And every time I've had to have those challenging conversations, it's like, wow, this is really awesome. This is what I love, and I'm very excited to be doing it.
But knowing you on a personal level and a professional level, what I see as so unique is that you've got all this background in coaching yourself. So you've done a lot of work through Landmark Education, and you've done a lot of self-development and personal growth work. So it makes sense to me that you're in this role and that you get to combine your talents as someone who cares about personal growth with your talents as somebody who wants their people, their clients, to make the best decisions for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I don't know if you've taken any Landmark courses, but the coaches that lead those Landmark courses are amazing. They are really laser focused coaches. And I am being trained by the people that train the Landmark coaches. So it's a very intensive program. I'm in my 3rd year of training, and it's been amazing. It's been such a blessing.
Yeah, it's not like you just go and get a weekend certification and then you start doing this. I see you go down to Scottsdale where they're headquartered all the time, and you're learning more and more and more. So
yeah, I'm down there about every 6 to 8 weeks.
There you go.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of person that you want to really trust your money with and trust your decisions about your money with. So speaking of the clients that work best with you, I want you to describe them in terms of your ideal clients, but I'll just drop into that by saying that the best people for you are those who really do value learning. They value understanding what's going on. They aren't the laissez-faire type who just says, take my money and go do whatever. I don't want to deal with it. I don't have time. That's not the ideal client for you. It's those who are highly analytical. They've possibly been burned by that approach in the past. And so they really want someone who's going to be their Sherpa and helping them understand what's going on with their money. But
yeah.
What else really describe to us the age, demographics, et cetera, of your ideal clients?
Well, you hit the nail on the head with one of the things you just said is highly analytical. We tend to have clients that are engineers and doctors and people that really dig in and value education, because the investing models that we use are based on Nobel Prize winning academics, and it's not light stuff. I mean, you don't have to learn it as a client of mine, but you do learn, a 30,000 foot view of what it is we're doing and why. But I know it, very, very in depth. So analytical, they value learning, like you said. Typically, the demographic we work with is probably women between 45 and 65. And usually they have experience investing. So, they might be either upset or dissatisfied with what they're doing or how it's been. Or, when they think about their money and their investments, they don't have a sense of peace of mind. Maybe there's some like anxiety or angst, or just like, I don't know what the hell's going on kind of thing. Like that is a really, really good client. It's typically somebody who maybe empty nesters. We have a lot of entrepreneurs, business owners.
Love it. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So those are the people you love working with. And then the power partners, which is what we're all about in the Dames all around the country, because something that's different about you is that as a coach, you can work with clients around the country. So it doesn't have to be locally here in Colorado. So I really want some other Dames to reach out as a result of this conversation that you and I are having, and for you to be able to connect with them who are your power partners in other states too, not only Colorado as well. So who are those top power partners for you?
I would say first CPAs and accountants, also estate attorneys, doctors. And what I found through the Dames is a really great power partner for me is somebody who does money coaching, and somebody who's working with people around money mindset, but they don't actually help with the application of then what do you do with money once you've corrected your mindset. Because a big part of what we do is really talking about your mindset around money and creating a true purpose for money.
Beautiful. Love that. So before we jump into anything else, I want to make sure that we talk about what do you have coming up that you really want people to know about, and then how can they sign up for it?
Okay. The American Dream Experience. So this is our flagship program. This is basically, we say all roads lead to the American Dream Experience. It's a 2-day transformational event designed to help people to really create peace of mind, fulfillment, and love in their lives, and to have a sense of peace of mind and confidence when it comes to thinking about their money and their finances and their future. It is a family event, so we won't allow one person of a couple to come. It's a family affair. It is a 2-day event, and believe it or not, it's actually free to attend. It's not open to the public, so in order to come, you have to reach out to me. So the best way, if you have anybody that you think would gain, that could really use some peace of mind around their money and their investing, then just reach out to me through direct messaging, either in Facebook or LinkedIn.
And when is the next American Dream Experience?
The next one we have is May 13th and 14th. And the deadline to register is about 2 weeks away. So if you think you have anybody that's interested, or if you're interested, anybody watching this, please reach out to me quickly, because we'll have to get some time scheduled ASAP.
So what got you, as we close out today, I want to know what got you into this line of work? Because again, I know you are a wicked smart woman. You've had a lot of great things, wicked, lots of smart things you've done in your life. You were in like international exports, and you're wicked smart. But what caused you to come into this line of work?
Well, I was in an international shipping, and I used to have an international freight company. And when I had my daughter, I realized I couldn't keep working 20 hours a day, because most of my clients were on the other side of the globe. So I really thought long and hard about how can I create long-term, really good relationships with clients. And I felt like, working with people with their money and then creating lifetime relationships, this would be a great thing to do. And then the biggest reason that I went into it was because of what happened to my mom. So my mom had actually been forced into an early retirement from Coors. She was like 2 months away from hitting her 20-year anniversary. She wasn't planning on retiring, but she was going to hit that milestone. And then they were having massive layoffs, and they said, well, you can either maybe get laid off and you won't get anything, or you can take an early retirement and then your pension is reduced. So, of course, that's what she did. And so she's in this early retirement, and then 2 years later, the tech bubble bursts. The 2001 market crash happens, and she saw the value of her retirement portfolio drop by like half. And she thought she was really well diversified. And the thing is that she was one of those people that from day one of starting working, she put as much as she could into her account. Like, she really worked hard to make sure that she was going to be okay in retirement. And then here she is in retirement. Her account drops by 50%, which was $200,000 back then. And she was terrified. The guy at Coors says, sell it, because he was scared. And, she locked in her losses. And if she had that $200,000 today, Megan, that could be 500, 800. I mean, it would make such a huge difference in her world,
Right.
Because she's not really working anymore. She's on a very tight budget. And so I'm very committed that doesn't happen to people. When you're not well diversified, when you don't have a coach holding your hand when those moments of terror happen, because they will happen. It's your money, it's personal. We can't just say, oh, I won't react like that, because you will. So, having somebody really making sure that you are truly well diversified, that you have an engineered portfolio and that holds your hand through the scary times is really important.
And what I love, again, just to close us out, is you can tell that your passion for learning, because at that point you knew nothing about it. You said, all right, I'm never going to let this happen to anyone again, because this happened to someone I love more than anybody, and I'm not going to let this happen again. And you went out and you educated yourself, and you learned the ins and outs of the market. You learned the ins and outs of this industry. And that's what your clients have to gain from you, is that you really want to turn around and give all that knowledge to them as much as they want to know. And you want to help them make the best decisions possible. So awesome. Well, ladies, I hope that you will reach out to Misha, that you'll get connected to her. Again, if you are a CPA, estate attorney, not real estate, an estate attorney or a doctor, please do reach out and get connected to Misha so that you can have a power partner conversation. And if you or someone that you love would be interested in the American Dream experience, reach out to Misha.
It is transformational. I mean, it changes people's relationships. It changes people's lives. It's amazing. And the best part is you've got a coach to help you make sure that you actually take action. It's not like Tony Robbins weekend where it's like amazing. And then a week later, you kind of forget what you did.
Right. You have a seminar suntan and that's the best. That's all you get.
Yeah. We actually make sure you take action. So
awesome. Well, Misha, thank you so much for being a Duchess sponsor for us. And we're excited for you to be there at the event and for you to be in the spotlight. And again, I hope you'll be able to connect with a lot of other amazing dames around the country.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you.